Oh, hi, it's a goblin. Oh, bye, goblin.
First Imperials, then some kind of alliance. Now they're monsters all over the place. What do we do to deserve this?
That crystalline monster. It looks like the one we saw when Ares went on her rampage.
Yeah, like, nowadays if you join Granblue, it's actually not as grindy if you just want to get, like... If you just want to get to a point in the game where you can get past the story content, it's not as grindy. Of course, if you want to do, like, endgame stuff, it is very grindy. But in the past, even building a basic amount of strength in the game took time. But nowadays, once you join and go through the story, they give you some freebies that are kind of nice. Imagine it's almost like... I'm going to keep using Final Fantasy XIV references. Imagine it's like, if you join now, you could do a story skip, kind of like skipping an expansion, and they'll give you, like, free... Imagine them giving you, like, free tomestones to buy a bunch of stuff and get them, right? As opposed to when you're doing it on content, you gotta grind for those tomestones and buy all your gear as you go week to week. But then once you get past the expansion, they give you a lot of that stuff for free or a lot easier. It's kind of like that. But again, I think the biggest strength of Granblue is, I mean, the art, the music, and the monthly event stories, which you don't really need to be strong in the game to do any of those things. But again, if you like, if there's a certain character you like in the game too, you might want to, like, figure out which event stories they feature in and stuff like that too, and, like, focus on them. That's totally understandable too. I think all the characters are very well written, except there's very few characters I actually hate in Granblue. And we'll get to that topic later, because that's a whole other can of worms.
It almost seems like it's controlling the goblins.
Empty your pockets, you filthy sky rats!
Jeez, give it a rest already. Gran, you good to go?
Yeah, we don't have time to mess around.
Oh.
Be careful, okay?
I kind of like having Catalina help me. Ow, it kind of sucks being surrounded in the story mode. Oh, I don't need to defeat the crystal thing? Okay. I'll take that. A whiff of an explanation. Hello, Percival. He's one of the Dragon Knights in the game. And there's a whole bunch of event stories that cover the story of the Dragon Knights, and it's still ongoing. In the gacha game, he is not part of the main story, but he is one of the more recognizable characters in the game, very popular. That's why he's in this game. I didn't really like him at first because he's really arrogant, but I've grown to be okay with Percival.
What are these beasts? They do not seem to be under the command of the Imperial troops. Earlier, the armored giant imperiled everything about it. What could the Empire hope to have accomplished with that double-edged sword? There is something strange at work. Something that defies the very will of nature. After all, the Empire fell. How has it risen from its own ashes? I will have Lancelot take charge of things here. I must pursue the source of these aberrations.
This way, you guys. Colossus should be stored just ahead.
You there! Halt!
They spotted us!
It's you! You're those thieving Skyfarers. This is perfect. We'll take Bolts and the girl in one fell swoop.
Well, there was no way this mission was going to end peaceably anyway.
We need to get past you, whether you like it or not.
Gran rushes forward. Beneath this onslaught, the Imperial soldiers scatter like ants under the shadow of a boot. The crew bursts into Colossus's resting place. There they see the blue silhouette of a knight wavering gently among tendrils of heat. Oh, we're gonna have to fight Lancelot? Is everyone just turned against us? I mean, how else would they explain us fighting everyone, I guess? Max chain 15 or more, max damage 20,000 or more. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get all these sub-skill objectives, that's fine. Hi, Colossus.
Colossus. Does it look different to anyone else?
Yep, someone woke up on the wrong side of the forge.
The primal beast's hulking frame is easy to pick out at a distance. And imposing a figure as it cut before, it has clearly grown in size and its angles appear sharper, crueler.
Someone's used dark essence to amplify Colossus's power. Its whole body has been warped. What do those bozos think they're doing? Do they really want to make Colossus go berserk?
We can't let that happen. We've got to stop them.
Lyria, is there anything you can do? I'll try talking to it. I might be able to get through like I did with Ares.
What's that blue light?
This raven-haired knight with ice blue eyes and matching armor is known as Lancelot. Twin blades are his weapons of choice, wielded with unparalleled skill. He heads the Order of the White Dragons, the knights sworn to protect the Fiendrak Kingdom. I was gonna say Empire, that's not right.
The light is coming from that giant, and I have a sneaking suspicion the Empire has something to do with it.
The diminutive knight beside Lancelot peers towards Colossus with a furrow between her brows. Her greatsword, seemingly unsuited to her stature, never falters. Her name is Charlotta, and contrary to her youthful appearance, she is a warrior worthy of her position as captain of the Lumiel Order of Holy Knights. So in the world of Granblue, there's different races, right? There's humans, and then there's Harvins. Harvins are kind of like Lalafels. They're short, and they have like elf ears. Then we have Iruns, who are like Mikote. They're like the cat people or sometimes other animal people. And then we have the Giraffes, which are... they're supposed to be bovine inspired, so the males are big, bulky, beefy, and they have horns, and then the women are like short and thick. And also have horns. Usually they're very sexualized, I have to say, in the fandom.
Even with Colossus on their side, our alliance has been able to maintain a stalemate. But perhaps they're about to play their race in the hole.
Hey! Something's glowing blue over there, too!
Charlotta narrows her eyes against the sudden brilliance. Through her lashes she glimpses the source, a girl with a flowing azure mane.
That girl. Charlotta, can you handle things here? I have to go deal with her.
You can count on me! Colossus, please! Well, are you getting through? It's no good. The dark essence is getting in the way. Maybe if I could get a little closer...
Freeze! All of you!
What?
That girl is the Empire's top secret research project, isn't she? I've heard she has the power to control primal beasts.
Oh yeah, and again, Lancelot and Charlotta are also characters who are not usually involved with the main story of the gacha game. They are involved in their own running side stories. Lancelot is of course part of the Dragon Knight side stories, which is a long group of side stories. Charlotta is featured in a couple side stories of her own, but she doesn't have like a long, ongoing, involved plot, let's say.
Now I see what the Empire wants with Colossus. Using the girl's powers, you plan to weaponize this primal. Well, I won't stand back and let that happen.
Wait, you're mistaken. We do not serve the Empire.
Also, it's funny to see, when they first released Granblue Versus, and the roster was very small, there were so many characters on the roster that wore blue. And were of the water element. Because usually in Granblue, characters, the main color that they wear is an indicator of their element in their base outfit. That's not always the case when people start getting alternates, but people were like, why are there so many water characters in this game? Because in Granblue, when you usually main an element. FYI.
Catalina, wait. There's something off about him.
Hey, Euro, welcome to the stream. Look, it's your boy, Lanchan.
Look, behind him.
If you won't stand down, then there's only one way to settle this.
I guess we don't have a choice.
I am Lancelot, Captain of the Order of the White Dragons. On guard! Imperials will find no quarter here. You won't reach Colossus on my watch.
Leave this to me.
Be careful, okay? Got this, Gran.
Let's go.
Let's two-time him. Catalina.
Take that. I can feel it. Down. Take that.
Ouch. Yeah, double team him from both sides. No, Catalina! Oh, so they can't use their final Skybound arts.
Quest clear.
That was a workout.
Yeah, in the Japanese version, Lancelot's voice actor is the same as Gran's, because Gran doesn't usually speak, so... I got phalanx. I got stamina. Ooh, I get to play as Lancelot now? I don't know, do I still want enmity? You know what, I'll stick to it. Who's my favorite character in Granblue? My favorite character is Ire. When I first started playing Granblue, I wasn't really into the game, and then a couple months later, Ire came out, and then I suddenly became very into the game. That's why my main element is Earth. Lancelot regains his senses and cuts through Imperials with the crew. Their next objective is to get to Colossus. During these pitched battles, Lancelot feels something off about the Imperial forces.
Catalina, what do you make of the Imperial soldiers we just fought?
Well, their discipline is certainly lacking. It's like their chain of command is non-existent.
It would be disastrous if we allowed people like that to get their hands on Colossus. We can't let that happen.
This may sound like an odd question coming from me, but do you believe the Imperial Army is truly behind all this?
I can't say for sure. Fiendrock went on high alert after spotting a scouting party near the kingdom. Now Valtz is in disarray. That all took place within the span of a few days. Their forces are considerable. Someone must be issuing orders from somewhere.
Yeah, Euro and I started playing Granblue around the same time, 7 years ago. Part of the reason why I kept playing it was because of Euro as well. Euro is a big water main. Lancelot, his favorite character.
So to combat their numbers, it's not just your Order of the White Dragons who are riding into battle.
Correct. An alliance was formed with the Lumiel Order of Holy Knights. Compared to the Imperials, our knights are better trained and better led. Yet here we are being pushed back.
It's almost as if they have nothing to lose. They remind me of bandits. Given their numbers, I understand the uphill battle you're facing.
Nevertheless, retreat is not an option. I'm grateful to have you and your allies on our side.
And as a bonus, we get to duke it out with goblins and monsters. It's really starting to get fun.
I'll finish them off quickly. You two rally with Gran.
Roger that. Counting on you, Lancelot.
My resolve has been sharpened, and I have my allies to thank for that. I will stop Colossus and the Empire at all costs.
Come get me.
This one. How about this?
Oh. Oh, I have a little whirly thing.
Let me tell you about this one. All right.
You are great night.
No. How about this? All right. No way.
Please take this seriously.
Stop guarding. It's not fair. Yeah, Lyria's backseating Lancelot.
Look out! Right there. And that's about it.
Ooh, that was a jumping attack.
All right. Go for it.
Weiss Flügel! Okay, so they can't use their ultimate Skybound arcs during side-scrolling fights. They can only use them during like actual versus fights. Like the boss fight with Lancelot.
Please take this seriously.
How many of you are there?
Let's see your next move.
There's so many enemies. I love the finishing shots.
Put up a good fight.
Just the way the camera zooms in on them. How am I still getting S ranks on these? I don't think I'm playing that well.
All right. Most of them are down for the count.
Is everyone okay?
Yep, just dandy. All that's left is to do something about Colossus.
Right. Its warped power has been amplified by Dark Essence, triggering its true form. This is a dangerous situation.
That's the Empire's forte.
Which is why it's imperative that we stop Colossus here and now.
Victory will be ours if we work together with Gran and Lyria. Can I count on your assistance, Lancelot?
You shall have it. My blades are yours to command. May we emerge victorious!
The Knightly Alliance grows ever stronger, with Lancelot pledging his might to stop the Imperial invasion. There isn't a shred of doubt in the warriors' minds as they race to confront the primal beast Colossus. We're at Rampage. Yeah, there's so many good Granblue characters. I think, like, Ayre's definitely my favorite. I think Jamil's probably my second. And then Vayne. And then after that, I have a lot of favorites, and it's hard to really, like, put them in order. I like Six, I like Eustace, I like Cagliostro, Grimnir. Which, again, I'm glad that a lot more of my favorite characters got into Versus, although my top favorites did not. Well, that's fine. Episode 14, The Night Returns. Oh yeah, I also like Vikala. She grew on me too.
Wait, what are you all?
I feel like this episode should have gone after the other one. Even though they're simultaneous branches, but...
Hey, I think he remembers us. I'll bet it's the same thing that happened to Catalina.
Lancelot's memories return, including those of fighting side by side with Gran and the others to defend his homeland of Fiendrak. Gran and the crew explain to Lancelot what they've learned about the goings-on in Valtz.
How could I do such a thing? I can't believe I would take arms against your crew. Especially you, Lyria.
Again, the text does not quite match what they're saying, but that's okay.
Don't be too hard on yourself. The same thing happened to me.
I bet what happened is that they're using the voice lines from Granblue Versus, and then when it came to Granblue Versus Rising, they changed some of the text, but they kept the voiceover the same. I bet that's part of the reason why it's like that.
Something is rotten in Fanta Grande.
Wait, what is this?
Has been altered. Primal beasts are rampaging, and a fallen empire has risen once more.
Okay, never mind. That's just completely wrong. Oh! Catalina opened her mouth and went, oh!
This is all a bit hard to believe. How could this happen?
Actually, we think it's less a question of what, and more of who. This all feels like part of a plan.
Speaking of plans, Lancelot, what brought you here anyway?
My order learned that the Empire was up to its old tricks, amassing troops and using dark essence to manipulate primal beasts. Their resurgence was and still is a mystery. It was too great a threat to ignore.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll patch it. It's not that big of a deal. It was just funny.
I suppose they have been rapidly seizing territory with extreme tactics.
Also, Granblue Versus Rising is only available digitally. I was trying to see if I can get like a physical copy or like a collector's edition. There's a deluxe digital version and then there's a digital version. There's no physical copy of this game, which is a little unfortunate. I do have like the special edition of Granblue Versus, like the base game, with like the special box and everything though. Yeah, me too, Drago. I went to the store and I was like, I'd like to pre-order Granblue Versus Rising, and they were like, oh, okay. Okay, I put you down for a pre-order. It'll be out in February, and I'm like, no, it's not out in February. Isn't it out in December? Did it get pushed back or something? They're like, no, it's out in February. So I was like, So I went home and I looked it up. And I'm like, no, it's still coming out in December. And then Relink's coming out in February. So I was like, I think they put me down for a pre-order of Relink instead, which is fine because they put me down for a special edition, and I wanted a special edition of that one too. So I was like, I'll take it, but I'm just like, I was just so confused. I was very confused. 19 inches of Belial. He has to compete with Venom.
But if the kingdom is far from the conflict as Fandrock felt threatened, the situation may be worse than I feared.
Yes, things were looking grim. Volts had already fallen to the Empire. I reached out to the Lumiel Order to form an alliance, and we came here hoping to lend the Duchy our aid.
So then, is Master Sokka alright?
I assume so. They blockaded the capital in order to seize Colossus, but I don't think they've done any actual damage to the city itself.
Cool. That that still leaves Colossus.
Dark Essence has twisted Colossus's form, augmenting its power. We should...
Gran and the others look toward Colossus to find a horde of goblins in the giant shadow.
Sky rats! Knock them out!
We'll continue this later.
Oh, this just doesn't have voice acting at all. Please entrust me with the Vanguard. Let me restore my honor. Lancelot unsheaths his twin blades, and soon the goblins are scrambling over each other to escape the factory, gibbering in terror. Episode 15, Mounting Hostility. Ooh, I can take Lancelot with me now, right? Sweet. Can I give him different skills than me? Oh no, I can't. We share skills, okay. I think Enmity's better. I'm probably gonna be dying. What else did I get? Small damage cut. Boost to normal attacks canceling ability. I'll just stick with what I have. It's kind of neat that they tried implementing all this gacha stuff into the story mode.
I think it's just Imperials, you guys. Doesn't it seem like even the monsters and goblins come gunning for us too?
You're right. They're also openly hostile toward us. You'd think they were in league with one another.
They're working together?
This way! I found the girl! Her powers will give us better control over Colossus. Don't let her get away!
We have to get to Colossus, even if that means cutting our way through.
When it's the heart, not get
Get him, Lance! Oh, nice miserable mist. Do we share miserable mist cooldowns? No, we don't.
Think fast!
Wait, goblin mages now too?
Quest clear.
How
This
did it
isn't
work
over
out?
yet.
Episode 16, Entreaties Unheard.
Still no good. Colossus can't hear me.
Like, is it gonna be a thing where, like, we recruited Lancelot, but now he's just not gonna appear in any of the story cutscenes because he's not really, like, a main character, but we can use him in the fights? Because there's no way they're gonna have all the characters we recruit participating in every chapter, right?
Please, Colossus, you gotta listen to us.
this way. Send reinforcements. Secure the girl at all costs.
Jeez, when are they gonna give up?
We have to push our way through.
I like how some of these quests say that there's no battle, but there's all in the cutscene. There's obviously a battle. They could have slotted in a fight here, but then they chose not to. Thank goodness. But with a flurry of staffs, swords, and artillery, the crew sweeps towards Colossus. But before they can step into the shade cast by its monumental form, a small figure hurtles towards them. Hurdles? Is it Charlotta? Oh, it is. Wait, they don't keep my choice? I have to keep choosing Lancelot every single time? Hey V, welcome to the stream.
There! You sit tight, Colossus. Halt!
Charlotta, of course. You must be here as Lumiel's representative in the Alliance.
The blue-haired girl is the one with the power to manipulate primal beasts, isn't she?
How's Granblue? It's been fun. It definitely feels smoother to play than I remember 3 years ago, so I think that's a big plus.
So she's the Empire's ace in the hole. Wait a minute!
Charlotta, wait! They aren't our enemies!
What? Don't tell me Fiendruck has been plotting with the Empire against Lumiel from the beginning.
No. Fiendruck is no friend to the Empire. Please let me explain.
I expected better of you, Lancelot. I don't want to hear any more lies. I am Charlotta Fenia, captain of the Lumiel Order of Holy Knights. On guard!
I forgot that her theme is actually pretty badass sounding. You got this, Grant, and also Lancelot, but mostly Grant. She's gonna be hard to hit. Get her! Oh god. Oh, it's okay, she hit Lancelot, not me.
Quest clear.
Yes. Well, shall we continue?
Nice. Got full arsenal. Wait, another boss battle right away? Am I fighting Percival right away? Or am I fighting Colossus?
Lyria? What's going on?
She's come to her senses.
It seems someone manipulated both Charlotta's memories and mine.
Someone? You mean the Empire isn't behind this?
I'm not sure, but we know one thing for certain.
Yeah, we're gonna fight Percival piloting Colossus. That'd be hilarious.
The Empire's trying to use Colossus to menace the Skydom. That's why we formed our alliance.
Larry, are we close enough now? Can you try again? Okay. Nearly there, but it's still no good. This dark essence scrambling everything. Fine then. We'll just have to slap some sense into that big tin can.
You calling out the big guns already? I mean, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Don't worry. We've beaten Colossus before, when Master was controlling it.
So you plan to wear it down until you can find an opening? Let us help you.
Now that those Imperial soldiers have been taken care of, this is our chance! Yeah! Time to show them what we're made of!
Right.
Oh gosh, he's huge. Time for that dimensional cleave. Ooh, this music is nice. I guarded that. Dodge AoEs. Oh, I should be using my spot dodge. I should be using my spot dodge. Oh god, he's hurting us by walking. I can't move! Oh, that was dimensional cleave. What if I just pepper you from a distance? Ah! Get him!
Great job!
Quest clear. I can do this. Quite impressive.
Nice! That was a cool spin on the Colossus theme. With like lyrics and stuff. Colossus falls to its knees with a metallic shriek of joints, steam venting from between its armored plates.
Lyria, now!
Well, thanks for the stretch, Kieran. You guys at home, make sure you stretch as well. Don't slouch.
Got it! I'm getting through, and Colossus is answering. That must have been so scary for you, Colossus. But don't worry, you're okay now.
Crap! They defeated Colossus!
Retreat! All units, retreat!
Ha! That settles that!
Yeah, I'm really glad Colossus didn't manage to hurt anyone. Hey, we have to go check out the city. I want to make sure Master's alright too.
Hey, Thanatos! Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for entrusting me with your audience. Please join us in following Thanatos VT when you get a chance. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Tamagotchi. Welcome, welcome. What were you guys playing today? I'm Kiro, the frog-themed martial artist. We're playing Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising. Early Access. Story Mode. Yeah, I'm a big Granblue gacha game player, so I'm very happy to be playing this game. Oh, you're also playing Rising. Nice. Oh, you're doing ranked matches. That sounds like fun. Hope you had a good time. Feel free to sit back and relax or go take care of yourself after your stream. I really appreciate you being here.
Given the circumstances, we better hurry.
Agreed.
Oh, look at that. Look at that emote of Grans.
I am truly grateful that you agreed to this alliance. A single ally like you is worth an entire battalion.
It's an honor to fight alongside the famed White Dragons. Gathering under the banner of justice to shield civilians from the Empire. This is the whole reason knightly orders exist. The Holy Knight's motto is, forever pure, forever righteous. And joining forces was clearly the righteous path in this situation.
Okay, but, you know, if you keep talking about how, you know, your knights are with us and stuff, where are your knights? I don't see your knights. I mean, I'll take Lancelot and Charlotta over their knights, but come on, where's the rest of the battalion?
Thank you, Charlotta. It is you who honor me with your camaraderie.
Besides, we had already begun preparing for battle when we heard the first report of the Vault's invasion.
So word of the Erste Empire's aggressions had already reached your kingdom before we contacted you. Something about that bothers me.
Why is that?
The Erste Empire was dissolved after its prime minister's destructive ambitions got out of control. As a political entity, it no longer exists. A sudden resurgence makes no sense, especially considering the numbers and resources it takes to conquer not only vaults, but multiple territories throughout the Skydome.
So just where did all those soldiers come from?
Try as they might, the knights can think of no logical explanation for the Imperial Army's return to its former might. The crew checks in with the Archduke. Reassured of his safety, they prepare for an immediate departure. You will not be seeing the Archduke because we did not 3D model him. Yeah, Charlotta keeps her army in her box. That's clearly where she is.
I'm glad Master's safe, but I really would have liked to make a more careful check of the rest of the city.
Leave that to us. The Alliance will ensure the residents are safe and take care of any damage caused by the invasion.
Lumiel will provide as much support as Vault's needs.
That's a relief. Sounds like Vault is in safe hands then.
Might be a good time to see how some other islands are doing. You can't just stand by if they're in the same situation.
You're absolutely right. The Empire is clearly after Lyria again, as I experienced firsthand.
And it ain't just Imperials that want a piece of us. What's up with that?
With vaults secure, the crew sets out to uncover the cause of these baffling and dangerous events. The vast sky above is an untroubled blue, innocent of the evil lurking somewhere within. I got tyranny. Oh, let's do this one. Forever blue, forever righteous. Time to learn how to play Charlotta. What else did I got? Tyranny, big boost to attack, 30% hit to max HP. Nah, way. Charlotta is considered to be the strongest captain in the history of the Lumiel Order of Holy Knights. She and Lancelot are leading the Holy Knights, the White Dragons, in an evacuation effort.
Civilian evacuation is complete. Only our forces remain.
Thank you so much for saving Vault, you guys.
You needn't mention it. I do not wish to dwell on the disaster we would have faced had you all not come.
Kindness incurred by the sword shall be repaid by the sword. I, Charlotta Fenia, am at your service.
Always glad to have another ally in the fight. Sure Alliance gonna be alright without you guys, though?
My vice captain will handle the operations going forward.
I transferred command of the Holy Knights to Vtuber. They'll be safe in his hands.
Oh yeah, both of those guys are pretty awesome. But then again, so are their captains.
My main concern right now is the danger posed by the existence of those black crystals. Lancelot and I shamefully failed to realize the deception. We must flush out the true enemy and eliminate them.
Yes. I'm also worried about the apparent resurgence of the fallen Erste Empire.
Same here. Why did they suddenly attack Vault? And why go after Colossus?
Oh, am I going to use the bonus that comes with this game to get the Evoker or the Eternal uncapped set? Definitely the Evoker one. I full limit break. I have all the Evokers, and I full limit broke Kame and Lobelia, and I'm very close to doing Nier. And it is a pain in the butt. I kind of want to do Frau or Geisenberger, but and then I heard that Hasalia is really, really good, so I'm probably going to end up full limit breaking her, because I have not collected any materials for her. Eternals I already have. Wait, actually, how many Eternals do I have at over level 100? Let's See, I have 6 Sarasa, Octo, Catra. I have at least 4 Eternals that are past level 100, and I don't really need any of the other ones, although I might do a couple later. So right now, Evokers are a little bit more important to me.
Well, well, speak of the devil.
The thing is, I have like so much of every single Arcarum material, it's just the Veritas and the Idines getting in my way, and those are such a pain. And I don't want to farm anymore. I only really cared about Kame, Lobelia, and Nier. Actually, I don't really care about Lobelia, but I am an Earth main, so I kind of have to.
Found him. Don't even try to escape. The Empire will never stop pursuing you.
Not when we have the chance to decapitate your Alliance's chain of command.
They were waiting to ambush us? Ugh! Those dumb bozos never change!
I can handle them on my own. Lancelot, escort the others to safety.
That's the way the winds are blowing. We ought to haul butt back to the Grand Cipher.
Understood, Charlotta. May you find glory in serving as our rear guard. Come, everyone!
Just another day in the line of duty. But there are also times when I feel like taking the spotlight.
Honestly, the worst part about uncapping the Eternals is that you start to run out of materials that you would never run out of otherwise. Like, at one point, I started running out of low orbs and light scrolls, and I'm like, why am I running out of these things? It's like, oh yeah, because every single one of them needs light materials, which is ridiculous. And I've never run out of these materials before. I thought I had an infinite supply of them.
Now then, I'll prove that my position as captain of the Lumiel Order of Holy Knights isn't just for show.
Yeah, white dragon scales. You guys know, you know.
I am Charlotta Benia. Prepare yourselves!
I'm not as hardcore in Granblue as I used to be. I don't really care about the rest of the Eternals anymore.
And that's about it.
They're overrated anyways. I also didn't really care about the Evokers, but I do like that they get new outfits.
Don't forget.
I was looking at how Frau's full limit break is not really worth getting,
About this.
but I like her. And I like her outfit, so it's like, darn.
It's the hard
Look out! Let me tell you about this one. Hey!
I'll take you on. You're not getting
No!
Now this one. All right.
You're not getting away.
Watch your step. Yeah. Time to show this one.
I can't see, this text box is in the way.
Really important.
Just because Charlotta's short enough to be under the text box.
Go for it.
I'll take you on.
I knew you could do it. No! You have to win.
When it's the hard, I'll take you
I'm gonna chop all your knees. Get your ankles. I like this one. Just rolling forward. Get back here.
the champion of Lumiel. We stood no chance.
That takes care of the Imperials here. I must quickly rendezvous with the others.
Charlotta, it's a relief to see you returned unharmed. Took less time than I expected.
That was like a whole army of Imperials. You seriously beat all of them?
Such a trifling scuffle was of no concern. All that matters is the safety of each and every one of you.
The dock is just up ahead. Fran and the others are waiting by the Grand Cipher.
Oh,
Something wrong? Did you get hurt?
no. I'm just not sure how I feel about taking to the skies with you guys after what I did. It doesn't matter that I was being manipulated. That doesn't excuse the fact that I raised my sword against you.
No one's giving it a second thought, you know. That's why we're friends.
Yeah, no one's giving it a second thought. It's not like you're the first one to do it. Catalina and Lancelot already did that.
Just what in the world is happening to these skies? Whatever happens, I will never allow myself to threaten my friends again. On my honor as a knight.
Carlotta's memories may have been altered, but the spirit of forever pure, forever righteous can never be erased. With her friends by her side, the diminutive Holy Knight renews her determination to uncover the mystery that shrouds the skies.